Afternoon. I had a very beautiful sleep. This is Quanitra. Just want to make sure I'm not exposing nobody here. Oh my gosh. I love sitting up with the Lord. I love the way that I am. I love the character that God is bringing me into. And I'm happy about it. And I see that I need more deliverance. I really want to continue to exercise and go through deliverance. I just want to continue to go through. I want to continue to do the things that the Lord wants me to do. Okay, I don't even think I had a chance to tell you guys what my desires. I speak about my struggles, but my truest, honest desires is to live a life filled with touching the people that God wants me to touch. I always knew about the end times, and I always knew about what God was doing. But I had never been a person who desired all of those things. I had a dream last night. A lot of it is still popping up in my mind, but I remember saying to somebody in my dream, I said, I just now started listening back to Juanita Bynum, and I was telling everybody in the dream, I said, I want to be honest to you. I said, I want to be honest with you. I said, I stopped watching her for a good while. And the people were just standing and stopping and looking and staring and looking at me in the dream. I said, honestly, I just stopped watching her videos and everything. And they were just looking and listening. And I said, I said something like, I just now started back listening to her. Just recently. But I know that God is talking to me. I'm the type of person in the Lord that I will wait for God to speak. Even though I feel like it's been a long time and I feel like God is not talking to me the way that I want him to talk to me. And that's a part about me that's becoming to embrace and love that. Patience. Because in the middle, I want to be honest, I do want to surpass the rebuke part. Because if you want God to talk to you 24/7, not saying that that's not good to pray and that's not a good desire to have. I'm talking about me, my walk. I'm sharing my walk with the world on YouTube. And whoever picks up and desires to listen. So I don't feel for myself as I've gotten older, now that I know God's ways, I am in the process of exercising and feeling for God and making sure that it's him. Feeling for God, okay, I found him, but making sure that it's him that's talking to me every single time. And it's important because I live life every day. And it's got to be daily. Daily. That's a long time. That takes strength. Because just because God gave you something in the middle of your life, one good time, or some big grandiose thing, you got to know that God is following you with everything. And you got to ask yourself, right off the top, do you think, I'll say, come on, self, do I ever think that God will be pleased with everything that I do? Or everything that I did? When you answer that question, which is going to be no, then ask yourself, am I seeking God every day? Or am I moving with the approval of God on everything? Oh my God, do you know? Gotta say no because that's the answer. Do you know that when I did what I had to do and God spoke to me on a few recent things, I asked God, what do you want me to do? I will stick here and stay at this and that place. What do you want me to do? I will write it out for you. And it's supposed to be like that with God. And another thing that I remember that I was doing in the dream. I remember, like I said in the other video, that I was getting dressed, and but I was before I went to sleep, excuse me, and I was listening to the things that Juanita Bottle was saying on her videos. I felt a blanket, and I felt a touch from God going into my heart. And I began to get filled on the inside of me. I felt a supernatural touch from the Lord. What is Quinitra's desires? Not much. I want to be the kingdom soul snatcher of hell that God wants me to be. Stumble upon anybody that I need to stumble upon in whatever city, even if it's just my city, even if God had me to move somewhere else and I'm just sitting there. You know, that's all. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do. And I know I love worship. I know I love God. I really want to just show my relationship with God. But I gotta have something to show. I just really want to show that God is here. He exists today. And that's all that I want to show. And if God can be with me and have a relationship with me, and I can sing to the Lord and lift him up, God will draw men unto him. But I need to get my life right. I need to get my character right. I got to get myself together. And do I feel like, you know, I'm gonna be all together? No, I mean not gonna be cancel contract, terminate the assignment. But do I feel like I'm all together? No, I don't. Not right now. Do I ever feel like I ever would be? No, because I'm going to always ever, you know, stumble upon thing after thing, disagreement after agreement. But if I had a right mindset, if I knew God and I chose to love God and I had a submissive heart,